Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. We have now got issue 117 of Hachette Partworks Build the Terminator. Okay, so we've only got a few more issues to go. We're on 117 now, and in this one we're going to be adding the battery box. Okay, so here's the magazine here, and as we flick through, this is what we get. So we get another one of these wooden plate parts to put on, the battery box and a little battery box cover, as well as some lot of screws, nuts and bolts, and we get these 4 little clips here. So first thing to do, you take your battery box, put 4 C-type batteries in, and we're going to put the cover on the end there, and that's just going to go just look like that when we've done that. Then we're going to insert the battery box into the battery section down the back here, just like that. Then the wire is going to come down for that, get plugged into the battery port on here. Then we can start covering that with a cover just like that, and that's going to end up looking just like that down there where we've got the 3 parts on. But then we're going to start work on this plate, so we're going to start attaching these clips to the plate just like so and like so. So we're going to do that until we've got all 4 ready on there just like that, and we'll have one more issue where we're going to have another section coming, and we're going to have a pole coming for the plate. And there is that there. As you can see, there's the pole that we're going to attach onto that plate, and here is the last section there. So we also get another little black thing there. I believe that is like rubber little bits to put, little rubber feet that's going to get clipped onto the bottom. So yeah, that's what we've got coming. So as you can see, we have got a few steps to do today. So what else we got coming up this week, because obviously we've got the this one today, and then probably tomorrow what we're going to do is we'll either have the HMS Hood part 12, or we'll have some Build a DeLorean, because I've got the next lot of DeLoreans in as well. So without further ado, let's get these parts open and start building. Okay, so the parts at the packaging, the first one we're going to need is this, which is the battery box. So we can take the wire, get it out of the way. As you can see, we need 4 1.5 volts C-type batteries, which I do have here. Had a nice little trip to Poundland and picked these up. So let's stick these in. That's 1, 2, 3. And 4. Now bear in mind, your lights and your sounds and everything still will not work. Even when you've put the batteries in and plugged this in, they still will not work when you put the switch on. You might get a little blinking on your lights, but we need the remote control, it seems, to turn the base on. So that's that part done, and now we can take our little clip and go in from the side opposite the wire, this side here. This is what this is going to clip onto, so we can clip that on. So you push that onto there, and then we can clip this over the top of the battery box just like that. Clips on, does sit at an angle, so you may need to remove your batteries. You may need to take this back off if you're going to remove your batteries. So that's that part done. So now we can bring up the base and get this installed. Okay, so we've got our base in, and this is the section where we're going to be working here. So we can take this tape off that we had on there, because this wire is now going to be in the way. So pull that out of the way, and we can move that over here, because that is going to be in the way. So now we can take our batteries, flipping them over. That's just going to sit in there and slot into there. Now we've only got one section left where we can plug this in. So we need to plug this into here, making sure we've got it the right way, which is this way, and push that down into there. So now we've got this cable here. I'm going to have this round the back just here, so I'm going to tape this to this just like so. That's going to keep them nice and neat, and still does give me enough relief on the cable here to be able to slide that in and out. So that's that part done. So now we need to bring in the cover. So this cover section is going to sit just over the top, just here. And now we need 4 screws, one here, 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 and here, to secure that down. That is going to be the black screws again. Let's get these screws in. That's the first one. Now if you're like me, your screw holes don't line up. This isn't very well cut, because these 2 screw holes do not line up on here, and I've got a nice big gap all the way around. So I need to try and fit these together now. No, they ain't gonna go. But yeah, I'll screw the last couple down and we'll see where we're at. I might redo the holes on this and move it back because this might get in the way of the plate. And that one ain't even coming down on top of it. Is that hole? The holes in this plate is by far the worst one we've had. There we are, that's that one in. So as you can see, mine sort of overlaps here because I had to do that to get it in. So I'm going to see if I can get that in. There we are. So that's better. And the plate that we've got is going to sit over the top of that. Let's bring them cables down. I'm going to tape them round there. Just like so. So now I can take the plate, show you where that's going to go. So that's going to sit just on top of here, just like that. And yeah, we've got clearance, the holes line up, so we're okay. So we're done with the actual base part for now, so we can move this out of the way and we can start working on this plate. So if you are wondering, this is what you should get. So we've got a switch here. If you watch the LED here, it will flash. It won't come on, as we see. Little flash. Did you see it? There's a little red flash in this one. I think this one flashes blue. Yeah. Can't really make that out on camera though. Switch out a light. No, you still can't see it. But yeah, anyway, these will not work until we've got the actual the remote control. So yeah, we'll have to wait for that. Right, so now we've got our plate and we're going to need to bring in these little brackets. So the first one is going to go and sit just on the corner here, just like so. We're going to have two screws that are going to come up through the bottom and then we're going to have the nut on the top. So we're going to have 1, 2, 1, 2. Grab a screwdriver and we can put our screw through the bottom. So I should say, let's get this in. Come here. I'll push that all the way through. Sit our little bracket just on top like that. Push our second one through. And we can take our little nut and we can screw that on the top. That's number one. Number two. Now, it doesn't give you a little spanner, so I'm going to use these little pliers just to grab it on that side. Swap hands. I'm going to hold it this side, the nut, just like so, and I'm going to screw it from the other side with the that's one. Grab the other one. And that's two, because we want these nice and tight, because we don't want them to wobble about, because these are going to hold the bar in, so we want them nice and tight. That's the first one done. Now we're going to do exactly the same on this side. So two more screws, two more nuts, and that's two. And they should be quite firm in there, shouldn't be wobbling around or anything. So that's them two. Now we're going to put two more on, and they're going in these holes here. So this one is going to go this way, this one is going to go this way. Sort of creates a hole for our bar to sit in. So let's get one done first. Push that through. Number one. Number two, line my finger across, and then we can sit that on top, just like so. And then we're going to need the two nuts in here. So let's get one on, and the second one on here. That's them on, and now let's tighten these up again. Now I'm going to do the top one first. One. And number two. And then the last one is just going here. So exactly the same for the very last time. down in here. So I'm going to take that off, push our screws through. There's 1, 2. Again, line our finger on the back of them screws so they don't fall out. Take our part on the top and get 1 nut on. Start screwing that, and the last one is just going just on this last nut just here. Screw them down sort of finger tight, and then we can take our little pliers that we've got here. Oh. And we can secure them ones down as well. So let's get this one secure first. 1, and this side 2, and yeah, that's all you have. As you can see, you do angle in and out ways like that. I still think that's to be able to grab the pole, but yeah, that is that done. So we need to carry this over until next week when we install the pole and our final part at the bottom of the base. So as I showed you before, this is what's coming next time. We get the final little wooden part and our pole for our base. That is coming up next time. That one will probably be out Monday next week, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. And yeah, that is basically it, guys. So not too taxing. It was quite awkward trying to hold them little nuts and screw them onto the screws because the bracket gets in the way. If you've got chubby fingers like me, you can't really get in. But yeah, we got there in the end, and this is what we're looking at. This is the plate. This is our counterweight and our plate for the pole. So hopefully this does the job and we ain't got tipping over of the Terminator. There has been some customizing I've seen on the Facebook groups of the Terminator. So we've got all the Terminator groups on there. If you're part of one of them, you'd have seen some people already trying to get rid of the gaps and completely repainting their Terminator base, which looks really, really good. For the moment, I'm leaving mine as it is until it's finished and we've got everything done. Then I might customize it after that, so we'll have to wait and see. So as I said at the beginning of the video, I did get a delivery of the DeLorean, so that is here. I've got issues 80, 81, 82 and 83. They're here. I've got 84, 5, 86, 87 all on the way, so that should be 8 lots of Terminators, DeLoreans to come. I've also done the HMS hood, as you can see up here. It does have all of its decking on, all secured down. That will be coming up in a video this week as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So if you like this video, guys, please remember to leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.